Good morning, Jits. I just woke up and we are about to get started with my multi-millionaire morning routine. If you guys don't know me, it's good. I'm TJR. I day trade for a living and I do stuff in crypto and also own several businesses within the day trading niche. So if you guys are new to the channel, what's good? If you guys aren't new to the channel, come on, man. You guys already know the deal. I'm going to break down the morning routine that makes me millions of dollars every single year, okay? Let's get started. Let's jump right in to the very first activity. All right, guys, so pretty much every single morning, I usually it's not in like a big ass bottle like this, but we filled this shit up with like 5 scoops, but also, shout out Santa Cruz Medicinals. But pretty much every single morning, before drinking coffee, I like to hydrate myself with salt-based electrolytes. Don't be drinking like Gatorade and shit. It's not good for you guys to dump a bunch of sugar into your body right upon waking. But before I drink any caffeine, I always start with some salt-based electrolytes. This wakes me up more than the coffee does, so I chug. I already drank half of my bottle. I like to keep it kind of going throughout the day, but I chug at least 1 full glass of salt-based electrolytes. It wakes me up, starts me hydrated, and then from there, I'll get a coffee. Most of the time, we have cold brew just like sitting in the fridge, but today, I'm going to go to Starbucks and get one because I want something a little more heavy. All right, guys, so another thing that I really like doing is pretty much like upon waking, or at least for a little bit within the morning time, is just to come outside. I live in one of the most beautiful places on earth, which is Puerto Rico, and having access to the sun that Puerto Rico gets, because it's right on, the equator? Okay, so I get some crazy sunlight, so to be able to come out here, it's kind of gloomy today, but to be able to soak up the sun rays. A lot of people, bro, like when I was living in Utah, I was literally depressed because I didn't see the sun for 6 months, and then I moved out here and I was like, I wonder why I'm so much more happy. And then I realized, it's probably because I'm in the sun and I'm actually like enjoying the environment that I'm in. If you guys are in a shitty environment, it's going to fuck up your entire workflow. It's going to fuck up your entire life. Like, I was super fucking depressed when I was living in Utah versus out here. I'm out here, I'm soaking up the sun. I love the environment. We got birds chirping. Birds in the US are literal drones, okay? Birds out here, they're chirping. I literally see, it's not mating season. It was just mating season like a month ago. Bro, I swear I see birds on my roof like hitting like the craziest shit, like flocking their feathers, and it's awesome. I'm like just sitting there drinking my coffee like, I wonder if he's gonna hit. I wonder if he's gonna, and then never happens, bro. I have seen, there were 2 birds piping over there one time and it was crazy. But anyways, I like to come in here, soak up the sun, watch birds, get after it, okay? That's a super essential part of my morning routine. All right, guys, so I got my Starbucks. I'm halfway done with it, and it is around 7:45 a.m. right now. So first of all, I wake up really early. If you guys aren't waking up early, I highly suggest that you guys do. But man, I've been drinking some of my Starbucks, and I'm watching the market kind of develop as pre-market is about to open at 8:30. Okay, this is something that like literally upon waking, I'm watching the charts, just seeing how price is developing really early on, because as we know, market opens at 9:30. So, the more price data that I can sit down and watch and see how price develops, the earlier, the better. Okay, that obviously doesn't mean like stay up at 1 a.m. all the way until market open, but it means like, you should probably be looking at pre-market. As you guys know, I've been streaming on Kick recently, and I start all of my Kick streams at pre-market open at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. So that's a really good way for you guys to just like, even if you don't even want to take the trade that I'm taking on that stream, you guys can hop on the stream, see what I'm looking for pre-market. I go over pretty much every single pair, ES, NQ, I cover crypto, I cover Forex, okay, Euro USD, GBP JPY, GBP USD, and gold. Okay, so if you guys want some pre-market analysis, hop into the Kick stream and then we can do that shit together. Didn't really see anything that I liked. Probably the best trade that I would have seen today, or like downside plays. Well, fuck it, we might even be making some shit go on right now. All right, boys, we just finished up the Kick stream, gave away 4 fundeds on the Kick stream. So if you guys want to tap in with that, tap into the Kick streams, man. We do a lot of fun shit. We had a DJ in the back. Shit was awesome. But now I'm gonna go ahead, take you guys outside, sit you guys down, and kind of talk you guys over like what an actual ideal morning routine is. Because again, if you guys just copy and paste what my morning routine is, you guys aren't necessarily instantly going to be millionaires. So what I want to do is go outside, or not outside, just get out of this room, sit you guys down and give you guys an overview of what a solid, good morning routine will look like. Okay, so you guys can hopefully structure your morning or just structure your day around something that's going to be productive and in turn benefit you guys for the long term. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so we are now outside. I actually took a little bit more time because I went to the gym, but that's kind of enwrapped with my morning routine. So based off today, you guys can see that my morning routine doesn't really contain much. It really contains me waking up, me drinking some coffee, me getting outside, getting in the sun, me looking at the charts, me trading with you guys, okay, and then going to the gym. And a lot of you guys are probably thinking, you know, where is the cold plunge? I mean, fuck, man, the cold plunge is right there, but I didn't use it this morning, and I only use it when I need to. And when I say when I need to, it's when my body's aching, and maybe I feel like I need a wake-up call, so I jump in there. Or you're probably asking, what about the 15 minutes of grounding? What about writing in a journal? What about where's your meditation? Okay, and all these millionaires and all these rich people are gonna say, oh, this morning routine made me this much money, or this morning routine's the reason why I'm rich. When in reality, all of that is just bullshit, okay? That morning routine only started when they got rich and only is able to happen because they got rich, okay? They have so much time in the morning so they can start doing all these optimal morning routine things like getting in a cold plunge, doing 15 minutes of grounding, journaling. I think journaling's great, but is it necessary to make millions a year? No. I know people who literally wake up and then get started with working. I know people who wake up and then do an hour meditation session and, you know, say their prayers and do a bunch of shit, okay? And they're millionaires as well, okay? So the point of this video is to say that there's no such thing as a millionaire morning routine. It's whatever works for you, and you have to realize that the more time that you waste or whatever you do that isn't towards you making money. So for me, in reality, the best part of my morning routine is when I get on the charts and when I'm actually looking to actively take trades, right? Because that's what's making me money. You guys need to think, what morning routine is going to be best for me to optimize me to make money, okay? So like I was saying before, I know millionaires who literally pop out of bed and get on their laptop immediately and they start working. That's optimal for them. There's no perfect morning routine for every single person. Okay, and then I also know people who think, hey, when I do a cold plunge, I'm much more awake. Or hey, when I am able to have at least 30 minutes to an hour to myself for me to drink my coffee, write in my journal, read a book, my mind is a lot clearer and it helps me be able to work my ass off afterwards. So what is the determining factor in all of this? It's the fucking work, okay? Everybody gets to work at one point in time and everybody is doing these morning routines so that their work can be optimized, okay? So in reality, there's no such thing as a perfect morning routine. The best morning routine is the one that works for you to help you work the hardest and to work the longest, okay? So again, I'm a big advocate for going to bed early and waking up early, because for me, I kind of do it because I like my alone time and I like to be able to work by myself. And another problem with me is I own several businesses and I have a lot of people depending on me for my businesses to make them money because I pay them as employees or private contractors, right? So in turn, I get a bunch of text messages and I get a bunch of emails. So what do? I wake up so fucking early so that nobody is awake to text me and nobody is awake to email me, so I can do 2 to 3 hours worth of personal work away from everybody else, so no one can contact me, nobody's calling me, nobody's texting me, nobody's emailing me, and that's what works for me, okay? Versus for some of you guys, you know, it might be beneficial for you guys to think, hey, maybe I should start waking up early so that my friends aren't texting me and saying, hey, come to the gym, or feeding you guys distractions, or saying hey, let's go grab lunch when you just woke up at 12 p.m., right? That's probably not super optimal. So in turn, the best morning routine that you guys can do is whatever helps you work the hardest and whatever helps you work the longest amount of time, okay?
So for me, that's what I just showed you. It's waking up early, having like 1 to 2 hours to myself, 2 to 3 hours to myself, where I'm not getting texts, where I'm not getting emails, where I'm not getting phone calls, drinking coffee throughout the day, looking at the charts so that I can optimize my workflow so I can take a good trade for the day. And then after that, it's going to the gym, like pretty much, I would say I give myself like around an hour after I finish up trading, so then I can, you know, still work for a little bit within that hour, and then I go to the gym. I can clear my mind because now everybody's texting me, everybody's calling me, and I have a bunch of emails for the day. I kind of use that as a checkpoint, okay? And now I just got back from the gym. I have a shit ton of emails, I have a shit ton of texts, and I have a huge list of things that I need to do to help support and help grow my companies, okay? And that's what works for me. Find what works for you. You guys are probably just going to be self-employed underneath your own company, or you guys are probably just aspiring day traders, okay? So what can you do after you go to the gym, or what can you do after you finish trading? You can journal your trades. You guys can work on your craft more. You guys can back test, okay? Or you can find other side hustles to help increase your income. Do what works best for you and do what helps you work the longest, okay? So again, if there's one thing that I hope you guys get from this video, it's that there is no special magic pill morning routine that is going to make you guys millionaires, okay? A cold plunge, going in the cold plunge is not going to make you a millionaire. Doing grounding isn't going to make you a millionaire. But if it helps you wake up and if it helps you be able to work hard and work for a long time, then fucking do it, okay? With that being said, that pretty much wraps up this video. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully you guys like this kind of raw, unedited type of fucking video. I'm looking good, man. I'm trying to cut down. The boxing has been helping with that, but we're only 2 days in. I'm trying to get the summer shreds going. I think Boogie wants to see shredded TJR. Ain't that right, Boogie? Wow. Majestic ass creature. Gentle tail flopper. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyways, boys, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to do my long-ass checklist of texts and emails now. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.